Okay guys, when we go through a problem statement, what do we need to keep in mind? This is the same or similar to a comprehension set when we go through it at school level. And in our case, we are now going to start to identify the system, actors, use cases, and communication associations. So when we read through this first paragraph, what we can start to identify from this, we will look at identifying those components from this. So from it, it's saying to us the basic problem in the food service industry is that restaurants do not efficiently apply technology in their daily operation. From that sentence, there's no real information in terms of actors, use cases, or even the system boundary. Then if we continue reading, every fast food outlet has a counter where you can place your order and then make the payment operated by a cashier. Each outlet needs an employee for taking the order and processing the payment. As lab rates are increasing every year at least, and it's difficult to find good employees off the street, hence, to solve the problem, we plan to design a self-serve fast food system. Okay, so the main thing which we can identify from this paragraph is the system name. Now the system name is the self-serve fast food system. Okay, so if we continue reading into the next paragraph, we will start to identify more components here. The self-serve fast food restaurant will be equipped with a user-friendly touchscreen and a credit debit card reader and software for completing the order in the kitchen. For this system, there will be a store manager who will have the rights to add items to the menu with the current prices. Okay, so just from that statement, we are starting to see, but we have a manager or store manager. And that conforms to the definition of an actor, because what is an actor? It's either a human or a device or another system interacting with our system. So the store manager, yes, he is interacting with our system. So I'm going to select him quickly there first. Okay. And is there a use case in this statement? Can we start to see some functionality which we need to have? The ability to add items to the menu. It's one of the things which the store manager would like to do. Okay, so let's continue reading. He or she can sign into the system by using a secure system password to change the menu content by adding or deleting an item or changing the price. Okay, so who is doing this? Again, still the store manager is doing this. They need to be able to sign securely into the system. So possibly from although it's now saying to securely sign into the system, the use case would probably be called login, as that better describes the action which the user has. Okay. Now, if we continue reading that same sentence, we had ability to add and delete an item. Now, adding and deleting an item or changing the price. Is it the same as what we had previously when adding an item to the menu? Yes. So from this, we would rather call this to manage an item or manage a menu item. Good. Now, if we continue reading the next sentence, it says to us, a store can also have cashiers to assist the customer in placing their order. Can we identify an actor from there? Yes, the cashier. Okay, so if we continue reading the next sentence, they should have the same functionality as a normal customer. Okay, what can a customer do? We have not really identified or started seeing what can they do. So let's continue to the next paragraph. Now when the customer enters the restaurant, he will place his order with the help of the touchscreen using the intuitive graphical user interface. allowing the customer to select the language right through to selecting the items and the payment of the items. Okay. So who is doing this? Is this customer an actor? Yes, they conform to the definition of an actor. Okay. Now, what is the first thing that he might be able to do? Want to do? To select the language. Is that a use case? Does it conform to the definition of a use case? Yes. Is he going to select an item or to place an order? This section is selection of items and then the payment of the items. Also, start to identify for us use cases because it's functionality which the user, in this case our actor, is going to be doing and would like to see from the system. If you continue reading again, the customer can select and customize items from the menu which the customer want to order. So as part of the selection of items, we would like to customize it. So it's just part of that functionality in the use case. The system will display the payment amount you must make once you finalize the order or to finalize the order. In the next paragraph, you will have the option of paying the bill by cash, debit or a credit card. Nothing really new in there, just an action which is doing. If cash was selected, the money must be entered into a cash accepting machine, where the machine will calculate and dispense the change to the customer. Now, from here, we already have the customer as an actor. Now, do we have a new actor? What about this cash accepting machine? It's a device with which our system is interacting. Okay. So, and again, our customer is the person who is interacting with us. He's inserting money in there. Okay. Now, if we continue reading, if the customer selected to make a card payment, the system will prompt the customer for their card and the associated information. Okay. Now, again, the system will contact the bank system to validate the card and the entered information. If the transaction is approved, the order will be sent to the order processing system. Again, here we have another system interacting with ours, the order processing system, where information is passed along, telling the back office or the kitchen staff to prepare your menu and your meal items for you. Okay. So from this paragraph is the use cases. What can we start to see? The payment. We already have identified payment of the items because if you pay by cash, debit or credit card, it's still part of payment. Okay. So guys, let's quickly recap this. We've identified the self-serve fast food system as the system to be modeled, the store manager, the cashier and the customer as our actors, and the cash accepting machine and the order processing system. One which we might also need is the bank system to interact with to confirm that your card information is correct. Then the use cases we have is to log into the manager would like to log into the system and then to manage our menu items, and the customer would like to do what? You would like to be able to select the item or to place an order, then also to select the language, and later on to make a payment or pay the item. Now, at one point we said the cashier will have the same functionality. So what we need to note is the cashier will be able to do the same things for the customer in our case. Okay guys, so I hope what you've seen from this is the ability to identify actors, use cases, and the system boundary. We will go over now to put this into a diagram.